As father of the bride, I have the pleasure of making the first speech and therefore being the warm-up act for Jodie and Jamie. Keep it short, Jackie said, and remember the ABC XYZ of public speaking. ABC, always be concise. XYZ, examine your zip. Not in this case. Firstly, on behalf of Jackie and myself, Graham and Diane, I'd like to welcome you all here to this stunning venue, Flask House. Thank you all for coming to celebrate Sian and Jodie's big day. I know many have travelled far, some not so far, but I think Kat holds the record coming from Australia. Wow. I hope it's not too chilly for you. Well, I'm sure we'll all enjoy a great day. Excuse me. Now, I believe that tradition dictates that on these occasions, a dad should share a few words about his daughter, Sian. Mum and I are very proud of you and delighted to see you looking so radiant and happy today. Over the years, we've had the privilege of watching you blossom into the beautiful woman we see before us today. Proud days that come to mind, folks. First day at uni. First time we saw Sian in a business suit, looking very grown up as she started a placement at Caley Thistle. Graduation from uni, and more recently, winning the Scottish Mixologist of the Year. Sian always wanted to be a gladiator. She would balance on walls and pretend to knock out other gladiators. Now, she's a knockout and in the gladiatorial arena of cocktail competitions. For years, Sian seemed to live in a Kappa tracksuit top and Adidas popper trousers. Personally, I can never see the point of it, but I was told to sort of. Eventually, though, dresses started to appear, mainly for school dances, etc. Look at her now. Beautiful and absolutely stunning bride with her handsome groom. That conveniently brings me to Jodie. I'm delighted to take this opportunity to formally welcome Jodie into the family, although we already feel that he's part of the family. Like many dads, I thought no man would be good enough for my daughter. And then Jodie came along. Ticks all the boxes, and then to top it all, when he came through to ask our permission to ask Sian to marry him, he came bearing gifts. Mainly a packet of Abernethy biscuits. King of biscuits. He's a very easygoing guy, talks to everybody. I've only ever seen him once speechless. The cliffhanger at the end of the Italian Job.
It's not an ending.
But today, folks, I feel we're not losing a daughter, but gaining a son. I'm very proud to call Jodie my son-in-law. Yeah. From today's proceedings, folks, quite clear Jodie dotes on Sian. But if I can give him some advice. Success in a marriage is not about finding a person you can live with, but finding a person you can't live without. And for Jodie, that person is Sian. Would you agree? I'm sure you will be able to tackle whatever life throws at you, so long as you both remember to show patience, tolerance and forgiveness. Failing all that, I personally have found that a bad memory and being deaf occasionally the groom and the best man are well springs. I do, however, have one final, very pleasurable responsibility to fulfil. Shannon Jodie, may your marriage be a truly happy one, and may you have a long and wonderful life together. It's my great pleasure to propose the first toast this evening to the happy couple. So, ladies and gentlemen, I could ask you to please be upstanding and raise your glasses for Shannon Jodie, bride and groom. Thank you.
So, as you've heard before, I lost my voice, so thankfully Blair sorted me out. Can everybody hear me? Right. Firstly, thank you, Nori, for your kind words. I think I got off light there, to be honest. Without Nori and Jackie, we wouldn't be here today with you guys, so thank you very much for that. Thankfully. I'm forever in your debt for basically making Shannon and my dream a reality and us here today. And also, I'd like to thank my parents, Diane and Graham. Obviously, Dad has been flitting and started flitting about with the camera, and probably will be for the rest of the night. So, I know most of you have been to the bar already and haven't had to pay for anything yet. That's going to continue. But so is Dad's camera. just saying. Shannon, do you want to give me a hand? And with that, we've got a little something for the mums. The two other beautiful ladies here today. I'm sure you'll all agree. I'm sure Nora will be happy knowing the fact that this is one thing he didn't have to pay for. No, definitely it's okay. Easy. Okay, so now the actual speech. Okay. To those of you who know me best, you'll know that my sort of mode for tackling a new project or a new challenge is to do the absolute monumentous amounts of research into it, find out how I can tie it to me, and then basically cater that to a win in some way, shape or form. So in my research for my speech today, I found actually a really good piece of advice that says that the best speeches have a brilliant beginning, an excellent ending, and keeps them both close together. Now, I don't really like talking, so thanks for laughing. But I'll do my best. Just in case you guys, I do revert to old habits and I do start to bore you. Exits are here, here, and here. Well, don't touch me. But please leave the booze because the bridesmaids will get those later. Okay. Thank you. Okay, like I say, I'll try and keep it short, but stay with me because we've got a lot of people to thank today, and half of them are you guys. So with that in mind, I swore I wouldn't do a bog standard speech, group speech, but the more and more I got to the day, I sort of realised that I've literally got one chance to do this. So, on behalf of my wife and I, we'd like to thank every one of our friends and family for coming today. As Laurie said, you guys have travelled far and wide, some not so far, but today wouldn't have been possible if you guys weren't here. You guys made the cut. Thank you so much for joining in our day and basically helping put the smiles on everybody's faces. So thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. And especially to the southern contingent who had a bit of a mare up the back, in the cheap seats. They had a bit of a mare getting here, but thank you so much for making the effort, guys. It's amazing. Page 2. Very good. Okay, moving on. We'd like. Yeah, page. No, okay. We obviously have to thank Shannon's bridesmaids. We also have to thank the junior executive bridesmaid, Alex. The only ladies today that are almost as pretty as you. I have to say that now. Laugh when I kind of do. I want to thank my groomsmen. Thank you guys for standing up there and keeping me sane. Thanks for keeping it together, Jamie and Mike. You guys are my rock. But genuinely, the guys who are standing up there with me today, they've each given me something that makes me who I am, and I use that every day, whether it be cocktail knowledge or just general life lessons or how not to do things. I let you guys figure it out. Something about calls, but I'm not sure. Anyway, right, so let's get into it. So this is a long list, but we'll do the sort of charge bit at the end. So Matty Pierce on videography, up there. On the flowers. Chris Tour and the guys at Beetroot. I think you'll all agree the food was pretty awesome. We do have like crisps and sandwiches later. After that, Howie, the guy who did my jacket and my waistcoat at 21st Century Kilts. I definitely recommend there if you're going to splurge on yourself. Michelle and Jules for the hair and makeup. They obviously screwed up mine, but there's Sean, our buddy who's not here right now, but he's going to be spinning some vinyl for us later. Blair, if he's kicking about. There he is, hiding in the back. Stay like you. Who's going to be doing some fantastic acoustic music for us later on, and probably, are we getting a Gay Gordon's? Excellent, cool, right, okay. Sorry. And of course, Nick and Charlotte, the team at FASC. I did promise that we would behave. Didn't nail that one.
Nasty.
And of course, last but very not least at all, Stephen. The only guy that kind of makes me think that church might actually be fun. Close. Gotta give me something. Does everybody know the background of how Stephen was like a teeny bit late today? Yeah, good. Okay, I was just making sure because he was worried that people were going to give him daggers or something. That's fine. Sorry. Cool. And of course, I'd like to thank this lovely lady for standing up there and actually agreeing to marry me. I think you'll all agree, absolutely beautiful bride, or as we say in Doric, Shilhud. The truth is that I owe quite a lot to Shan. You will find well that we've sort of traded tips and things over the years in one way, shape or form in life. But could you all please join me, raise a glass one last time to the parents, to Shan, the team at FASC and everybody that we thank today, and of course yourselves for coming down. Thank you very much. Here's to us, everybody else thanks.
Completely sure I've fallen up because you guys have clearly ripped off Google just as much as I have. So for those that you don't know me, I'm Jamie, I'm Jodie's younger brother, and I'm, for want of a better word, shaking like a shitting dog right now. I've literally never been this nervous in my life. Probably the last time was when I was in Finland meeting my girlfriend's parents, and we had to do naked sauna. Anyway, you'll be glad to know that I'm the final obstacle between you guys and some more alcohol. So I've been asked to keep this clean, and if you know my grandma Irene and the power that she possesses in her cane, you'll understand why. You don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Firstly, I'd like to apologise in advance if I break into Doric, because I know we've got Southern contingent here, and it's going to happen, I'm sorry. just nod and smile and laugh, it'll be good. Yeah, so, as I say, we ripped off Google, the three of us, and so when I was asked to be best man, I thought, right, I'm going to have to write a speech here, so I just pretty much plagiarised Google, and a couple of pretty funny things came up. Apparently that 1 in 3 marriages end in divorce, so just say my name. Or
You suck at this.
or I just write it in the form of a eulogy because your life is now officially over. I did find one good nugget though, and that is that apparently marriage is a 50-50 percentage relationship, and anybody that believes that knows nothing about women, and even less about fractions. So that's that. I was kind of wondering how long this speech should have been, and again, Google, best mate. It's apparently supposed to be as long as it takes the groom to make love to his beautiful bride on the night of his wedding. So, with that in mind, folks, thank you. No, seriously though, all jokes aside, I've got to echo sentiments of my brother and Nori as well, with a lot of thank yous. The people at FASC, especially Jackie and Nori, who by the way, officially kicked in as mother-in-law from hell as of about 3 o'clock today, but... Right, okay. Yeah, so, everybody here, thanks for making the journey. I know some of you have travelled far and wide to be here and enjoy Jodie and Sean's special day. The people at FASC, Chris Toner and Beetroot Gomez and $10 Shake. I've got a personal thank you to Bruce Hamilton for those of you who don't know, the Stardew kind of went pear-shaped, but he built us out endlessly. So. Like Jodie says, playing the music, being that guy. The groomsmen, the bridesmaids, I've told you already, you look beautiful. This woman here. My sister. Right, okay. Yeah, the groomsmen, thank you guys. We made it till 4 o'clock this morning. We made it here on time, which is a start, we'll just leave it at that. So, Jodie and Sean opted for an almost E-Star wedding, and I believe that Lent was just passed a few days ago, is that right? So, that's quite good for my dad, because he gave up alcohol for Lent. And for the amount of it on show, it's lucky that the wedding wasn't during Lent, because that would have taken one monumental piss and all.
Why you asked it to be pushed back a week?
It's also quite ironic that Jodie was a teetotal till he was about early 20s, wasn't it? 23. So, where do we start about Jodie? To paraphrase one of his lines, I've known him since I was in nappies. Me and Jodie didn't really see eye to eye growing up at all. He was too busy being gothic, dyeing his hair black, getting hard, painting his nails. I was too busy kicking a football for us to even notice each other. But I can honestly say, nowadays I don't know what to do with him. He's one of my best friends, and I can count on him to be there for me whenever I pick up the phone. Yeah, so we grew up We grew as men. Our hairlines didn't. And I also like to believe that Sean has moulded Jodie to a certain extent. Because everybody knows Jodie, he loves to show off. And I remember one of the first times I met Sean, she was on the other end of Jodie taking a mickey at her for her not being able to drive. To which she just flat out said, well, that's fair enough. You sell your house in Fraserburgh and I'll learn to drive. Boom, 1-0 Sean. If anybody would like any more evidence to my brother showing off, there is a wonderful video that my dad does of me and my brother in the bath while I'm howling the house down. He's proclaiming, oh, look at me, Jamie, I can get my hair washed. Oh, get that around you, because I've still got it. So,
Let's get to this.
today you begin your wonderful life as a married couple. You're soon to be jetting off to a luxurious Caribbean island. Don't get that one. Because Jodie Barnes, ladies and gentlemen. Barnes. I can attest to this. I once was playing football on a beach in Spain. And if anybody plays football, you've always got one player on your team that is really bad. So we had one Spanish overweight kid. And he punted the ball right next to what looked like a cotton-covered log. This was no cotton-covered log, this was just Jodie sunbathed, head to toe, and a beach towel. So, I can only hope that you've brought enough barrier cream from offshore to prop another solar eclipse before you go. Because there ain't no way you ain't coming back with anything less than 30-degree burns. And if I was you, Sean, I would go and buy shares in or so there. So, I've lost my place. Right, so now that I mentioned Sean, Sean is like the big sister that I've never had. I said big sister, oh, it's just not my favourite. She's a wonderful person, as I'm sure you all know. The most welcoming person I've ever met in my life. I can attest to this firsthand. Being really drunk one night and having no keys to get home, I decided it would be a great idea to go to Merton Road and kick on Sean's doorstep. So I was woken up a few hours later, just with this body lurching over me, kicking me. Oh, you coming in or not? That's just Sean, ladies and gentlemen.
To be fair, and I almost left you there because I thought you were just some homeless guy that had broken in. Away from me. And I was like, Jamie?
Yeah, those were good things. So yeah, you've looked after me when I couldn't look after myself. And I'm forever in your debt for that. And I think actually love me more than he does. Awesome. But welcome to Bouchon family. It's quite extensive. I'm just a statistic, unfortunately. So I'm going to round this up, ladies and gentlemen. But I would just like to take this opportunity to thank Jodie for affording me the honour of being his best man. It was a privilege to stand by your side today, as you stood by mine throughout life. And I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to read a wee, it's quite apt, Disney. That's what I was asking now. It's Winnie the Pooh. It's a little speech from 18 Months Winnie the Pooh, in which Piglet asks, how do you spell love? And Pooh's reply is perfect. You don't spell it, you feel it. And I think I've ripped off Noddy, you ripped off me. Love is a language spoken by everyone but understood only by the heart. It is a song that never ends. It's not about finding a person you can live with, it's about finding the person you can't live without. My friend, my brother, he's found that person now. And I'd just like to ask Jodie and Sean to stand. So, everyone here is so happy that you found each other, and even happier that today you took the next step along the path of love. As you stand here together, please never forget this. You are now gazing at the person who, statistically speaking, is most likely to murder you. Cheers.